Because I'm about to change my controls right now.
Good luck.
Warframe Dun.
Just join the broadcast real quick. Whoever wants to see this shit, join the broadcast.
Okay, so I think the game will be going after a few T-bombs.
I can get used to stuff.
Yeah, that's here. When it comes down to drastic ass changes like this, no. If it's simple changes, sure, I can handle that.
I can get used to
But but anyways, did you guys join my broadcast?
No.
Yes, they got me.
Alright, cool. Now listen, I'm going to options, right? I look, gameplay, yada yada yada. Right? I don't see custom control or anything else.
Hit your fucking options button.
I know, that's what I did. But I'm checking everything, right? No other customizations right here, right? Except for the one that says customize controller, right? So I go to customize controller. Here are the controls that they switched around, alright? Secondary fire, melee channel, yada yada yada, R3, right? Here's what the fuck I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna try to switch this one.
Nigga, that's what you're supposed to do!
No, that's not. This is completely fucking different. That's not how this is supposed to work. I remember the original controls. R3, oh correction, R2, well, L2, my apologies, was the melee channel, and it was also the way you aim shit.
I don't understand. Just restore the default.
I tried that, never worked.
If this is a default, my nigga just
I
changed
don't understand what the fuck you're mad at, because L2 is aim, R2 is fire, R3 is look.
Aim forces you to aim whether you're holding a sword or not. You're not supposed to aim, you're forced to.
I don't get what the big deal is.
Allow me to tell you what the big deal is, because I literally tried every single one of these controls and shit. This shit is not anywhere near the same as it was before, where it was actually balanced. Nowadays, nigga, if you try to switch to a sword, right? Say you've been asked to switch to a melee. Guess what? Triangle, right? All that does is make you switch between guns. Oh yeah, all that does is just make you switch between your secondary and primary. You can no longer press it. You can no longer press it to switch to your melee weapon. No longer. The only way to switch to your melee weapon, I'm being dead ass serious. I will try it right now. I will actually try it.
If triangle doesn't switch your melee weapon, so then how do you switch your melee weapon?
By pressing circle. Exactly. That's the only way to actually switch it. You have to literally attack to switch it. I've already tried using different ways and shit. That's literally the only way to bring out your melee weapon. Is to literally melee attack.
Think of controls though. That's not the controls. They edited that shit in.
That's the point. That's why I'm saying they fucked it over. They fucked over everything.
Controls.
So now you can no longer switch out your melee weapon to actually switch with your other weapons. It's not even balanced anymore. You can no longer do that, right? The only way to actually bring it up is melee attack. And guess what?
Shit.
That really does. You have no fucking idea just how much that changes. Not to mention the aim weapon button, right? That shit. Whenever you try to aim, the second you do bring out your melee weapon, right? Guess what? That shit goes right back into your motherfucking background because you can't even use it. You can't. All you can do is attack with it. Second you try to sit there and bring it out, you be forced to aim into it.
Weapon, right?
No, you could in the last update and shit. You could before. Toggle aim weapon, right? I'm gonna try to edit that real quick. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm gonna try to edit that.
It's right there. It's a button. Here, I'll send you a screenshot.
Hold on. Oh, okay. You're talking about the settings aside from the controls.
Yes!
Alright. Toggle aim weapon.
You know what? I'm done.
I already enabled that. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna go into the mission real quick. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna toggle damn near everything just to make sure. Yep, I confirmed. About to do it right now. Alright, let me go into the mission.
Just turn that bitch on.
I'm gonna go to a small ass mission just to test it.
You're telling me that you're mad that in order to fucking hit or use your melee weapon, instead of clicking triangle and switching to it, you now have to click a different button, and you're mad at that?
a button that literally only lets you simply just fucking switch to it by attacking. That's not how that's supposed to work.
So then you can just switch back to your fucking main weapon.
The only way to fucking do that is to literally sit there and aim or change it. And changing it doesn't even work anymore. Alright then. I'm going to exterminate.
Nigga, that's a fucking open world map. Don't go there like a dumbass.
Who cares? Okay, we're only using it for fighting, and I'm not even going to relay. Again, this is only testing out the shit real quick. I'm about to show you what the fuck I mean. Now, if the toggle shit, because I already had that shit enabled. From the start, I've been had that enabled.
There is a large button of grenade main stations.
I'm holding triangle, mind you. I'm still holding triangle. Alright? I toggle aim. Oh. I get forced to lock on the aim. I can't unlock.
Triangle to change your weapon.
Hold on.
Mad about that?
Hold on. That's not all. Oh, trust me. There's a lot more I'm mad about. Now listen, right? You know, before if you hold L2, you're able to aim, right? But now, you press it once, it forces you. That I don't really care much for. But the only way to actually switch to your melee...
Right now, right?
Oh, I know. The only way to switch your weapon is by...
R3.
Alright. Oh, R3? That's simply just channeling.
Nigga, you're in your melee weapon right now.
Yeah, but guess what? If I try to aim with it, switches to a gun.
Stupid as hell! They switched the key button.
Dog, why would you want to aim with a melee?
Oh no, before you were actually able to aim with that shit, and or at least zoom in.
Dumbass nigga, bro.
Not to mention channeling.
They did was move the toggle to the R3 button.
That's the point.
They moved energy canceling to the R3 button, so it's easier for players to tell the difference.
Oh, another thing, they also removed blocking with the melee weapon.
Nigga, R1.
No, no, that's just abilities. R2 was blocking. And guess what they did with blocking, right? You see my melee weapon? If I press R2, shoots instead.
I still don't understand why you're complaining about this. It's not even that big of a change.
It's a pretty big change for players like me. Best believe it is a really big change. Who rely on their melee weapon. Oh no, see that's where you're wrong. Remember, I'm more of a melee weapon user. I'm more of a melee type of player. So when they fuck me over when it comes down to melee and shit,
in fact, they
no.
made it easier because now all you gotta do to change your melee is click circle.
Nigga, that's not easier.
Yes, it is. Because before, all you had to do was...
My nigga, easier would be just making it to where all you have to do is press triangle. It'd be one of the many things that you could just switch to by just pressing triangle. But now you have to hold press circle. The circle thing I could care less about. The main...
You can now just directly attack with a click of a button.
Listen, I don't mind that. You could already do that to begin with. I do not mind that. The main thing that I'm really complaining about is the fact that they literally... You can't block anymore. So when niggas are shooting you and shit, you can't deflect anything. So basically meaning that you'll take a lot more fucking damage. No, everyone used that shit. Oh, best believe. That's how everyone got good. They used the fuck out that shit. They used that shit for facing off against survival missions and shit. Yeah, you did, but it halved the damage. It always halved the damage. That's the best part about the blocking. They halved the damage. They deflected that shit.
It doesn't harm it.
I mean, whenever I use it, it always half the damage. It always deflected the attacks and the damage you a lot less.
Nigga, there's always a fucking dodgy thingy.
Nigga, there's always a dodge gun with the L1 button.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But the main case of point is you're not able to block anymore in general. Nigga, that's a really big game changer for me.
If you are all the way back of the map, use your goddamn gun.
Nigga, who? Okay, you forget though, I am a melee user. I do not fuck with guns that much.
I'm explaining to you why he's mad. I'm explaining to you why he's mad. He doesn't like using guns. So when he's using melee, he thinks he's a fucking ninja. Just like the fucking anime movies and shit, where he can deflect bullets with his fucking sword, so he doesn't have to get up close. So then he can just go in there straight first to melee.
And slice and dice.
You can't be a ninja no more and deflect bullets like a fucking anime character.
First
Again,
off,
this is
my
a
nigga,
game.
you still took some damage. I'm gonna be real with you. That shit
I
was
mean,
kinda
that is
useless.
true, but it's not
It was
useless
still
entirely. It was
useless
still
regardless,
something.
and I would still pull out my gun if it's a long range fight. If I'm up close,
What
I'll
if
use
you're
my
surrounded
fucking
by
weapon.
enemies then? Because if it was a one-on-one, okay, I can understand. But it's not a one-on-one. If you're surrounded by enemies, if you're inside of a fucking survival, you're fucked.
And kill
You're
them
not getting the
all, fuck.
point. You're not
Or
getting the
use
point.
one of your special abilities.
Again, not all abilities can help you.
Always just either use. I do admit that was kind of dumb getting rid of the block, because what's the point of getting rid of the block on a fucking melee weapon?
And switching the channel.
At the same time, yeah, there was no need to take it
And
out.
then
At the same
forcing
time,
people to
you're
aim.
overreacting over a fucking block.
Over a block button.
This isn't overreacting. I'm quite understandably mad right now. I'm not really overreacting yet. Overreacting is me deleting the entire fucking game and just ignoring everyone.
5 minutes ago,
You literally screamed out there with Warframe and
Yeah, I was mad. I wasn't
and then
overreacting.
the name
There's a
of
difference
your
between mad and
fucking stream
overreacting.
right now is Warframe Dun Goofed.
See, with the rightful reaction any other person would have done.
Oh yeah, the Warframe Dun Goofed shit, I just named it that because why the fuck not? I did not feel like coming up with an actual good name.
Listen. If it was me or Fire or hell, anyone else, they would just say, that's kind of dumb. What's the point? You're like, oh man, fuck Warframe, they ruined Warframe, fuck Warframe, I ain't doing this shit for months.
Yeah, no, actually, I said I'm not gonna play it until they update it again and fix their shit.
The problem ain't gonna fix it, bro.
They not gonna fix that
Oh,
shit
they will.
because, nigga, it
If
makes
people
it
complain
easier.
about it, oh yeah, they will.
Niggas like you ain't gonna worry about.
Yo, guess what? People complain about the neck holders, Xenoverse. Did that get fixed?
Yeah, because guess what? Bandai doesn't give a shit. But Warframe actually cares. Warframe actually cares. Why do you think they continuously update the fucking game? They actually care.
To complain over fucking block button out of the melee. You're not supposed to block with melee in the first place. That's dumb. Also,
Nigga, in Warframe, that's been a thing since
why
like
am I
day one.
automatically blocking with my melee?
There's an auto block button feature.
Automatic.
We wonder why.
Nigga, the auto block button feature is not really the problem. I'm saying is that the auto block button feature literally overpowers any and all of the fucking controls. It forces you to aim when you're not even on the weapon that you're supposed to be on. Like, if you're on the fucking melee weapon, right? Say you have like, say you, no, that's nowhere near close to easy. Say how, right, if you were sitting there on a melee weapon, right? Or it's like a whip or something like that, right? You know, like one of the lactos or some shit, right? And you have to aim in order to aim correctly. So you know what the fuck you're doing, and or you want to switch around and shit, right? Guess what? Instantly aims to a whole new weapon. You don't even want to be on that weapon. It just forces you into it. Now, if it didn't force you into it, I wouldn't have cared. But it literally forces you into a different weapon that you don't even want to be on. It completely changes everything.
Dude.
Say if you're in the middle of a fight, it forces you into the weapon.
Okay, basically, here's what he's trying to say. Basically, if you're in a melee weapon, and then you accidentally hit L2, it's gonna screw you over.
Pretty much. And you're in, well, say you're in the middle of a fucking 1v1, right?
Don't hit L2, just click circle again.
But if you're so used to the old controls, which I am, you're gonna sit there and press L2 thinking that that's the channel button, because that's normally the channel button.
Adapt like you always do.
Nigga, this is gonna take me a while to adapt to this new ass shit. These are drastic ass changes for me. That ass.
I'm not saying I don't agree with you that it's kind of dumb, but quit overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. Overreacting means deleting the fucking game. Don't say I'm overreacting or I really will overreact.
You're overreacting. You are overreacting.
No, this is not overreacting. I'm more or less annoyed if anything.
All of us are agreeing, nigga.
Again, this is not overreacting.
Just chill just a little bit.
I will as long as you stop accusing me of overreacting, or I'll say fuck it and ignore everyone.
What are you doing right now? Oh,
I am getting pissed because you are telling me I am overreacting. You're pissing me off.
Dog.
You're not making this any better.
I'm gonna give you an example. When Fire gets pissed at something, like, for example, right now when they change the controls. Fire, do you, oh my god, oh beast mode, I'll call you back later. I'm really pissed off right now, I can't handle this. Or do you just say that, that's kind of dumb?
I'll just say that that's pretty fucking retarded. Or it's just stupid.
Exactly!
I told Beast Mode to leave me alone because I'm not in the mood.
Why the fuck they doing this?
First off, I told Beast Mode to leave me alone because I'm too more or less irritated, if anything. I told him to leave me the fuck alone because I know damn well I'm not in the mood to play Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, I am pissed off. But I'm not pissed off to the point where I'm overreacting. No, see, I told him to leave me alone because I'm not I'm not in the mood to play Pokemon Showdown right now. I'm kind of in the Warframe and...
Still though, you still were kind of overreacting. Just a little bit.
By telling him I don't want to play?
No, not that.
By saying that you're pissed and hanging up the phone.
Again, no, see, he hung up the phone.
No, but, alright, leave Beast Mode out of it. Everything else is still kind of overreacting.
Meaning when I first got snapped? Yeah, I can actually agree with you on that point, but I didn't even snap that badly.
I don't get why you're fucking...
Yeah, I agree. Again, I didn't even snap that much. Yeah, because it confused the fuck out of me. I was more confused than mad.
You get mad when you're confused and you don't have the answer.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about my just.
Nigga, the answer is simple. Niggas change the controls.
Yeah, they changed the controls. You can't change it back at all.
You can't.
Yeah, no, you, nigga. Okay, fine. You know, I'm gonna try it right now. Aim weapon, right? I'm gonna try to switch it.
No, you can't change the controls no more. You were wrong. This isn't a control thing. Controls don't affect this.
It literally says customized controller.
It's not controls. Listen.
It's the combat system and something that change.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal still. It's just the fact that it's easy.
Then why does it show the buttons where it literally sits there and shows every single fucking...
It's not controls. Controls are how we're moving around and aiming. Combat system is blocking or not blocking, or automatic blocking, or actually hitting, or changing to weapons. That's the combat system. They changed all of that.
So, for example,
the main thing that I do want to change is the aim weapon shit. I want to change that to the natural one, which is the secondary fire / aim. It's kind of like secondary fire melee channel. Honestly, I just want to change that.
You can't change the combat system. You didn't make the game. In order to change the combat system, you have to be over there with
Then why would it give you the opportunity to say customized controller and not give you the chance to change it?
Because it's not control.
It's the
Stop being
combat
dumb.
system. It's how the game works now.
It's not control.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing this for a while.
It's not that hard to understand.
Yeah, if anything, I'm gonna just go play Yu-Gi-Oh from now on. Fuck that shit. I'm not.
I can deal with it. That's not the thing. I can deal with it. I'll be fine. I'm not changed. For me.
Watch you sit there, go into a 1v1, and then automatically switches you out of your melee.
That's you, nigga.
Watch you sit there and start screaming.
I've been using melee this entire time, and I haven't once clicked L1 or not L1, L2. Not once, because I don't need to aim or block in this game. I can always just
The
dodge.
aim or block thing, I don't care. Okay, well, the block thing, yes, I do care. But the aim part, I don't really care much. I'll talk about the channel energy thing. The channel your energy and makes your attack stronger. It helps you actually be able to do damage. And on top of that, while it was in L2, the consistency of that was that not only did you get to boost up your attack, I tried that already and it didn't work. I tried to and it didn't work. Anyways, what I meant by that, the main reason why the L2 is so fucking important for the channel energy and shit is because you can literally switch in between channeling your energy and doing it quickly without the need of going through your fucking bottom layout of the fucking controller. You're able to actually sit there and combine, you know, doing double the damage and regular damage. And not to mention, you'd also be able to save your energy and you wouldn't need to toggle your shit because it's literally automatic. Like, you didn't need to fucking toggle it. You just press it, do some damage, unpress it, do regular damage. You know what I mean? It was able to kind of be switched. It was very, very, very important for players that love the fucking melee fight. It was very, very, very fucking important. But now they took it the fuck out. When you press it, it's done data. You do not switch it unless you press it again, which it isn't even L2 anymore. Now it's R3, meaning that we'll have to go from melee to going all the way down to fucking R3, press that shit, then start fighting, which will probably give us a fucking slowdown in time frames, meaning that we won't really be able to attack as fast as we did before, and then go right back down while wasting our energy, press that shit again, then go back to fucking melee. Meaning we won't be able to combo. I cannot combo anything. I'm kind of fucked now. I'm slower than ever.
In the patch notes for it, they did say combo now will be able to stay sustenance for a small while.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that shit for jack shit.
Anyway,
They literally said it in the patch notes.
Just leave it alone. Just.
But now you understand why I'm not really mad. I'm more irritated if anything.
You got platinum? Because I know your ass bought platinum. Give me some platinum.
I got 6 platinum. That's all I got.
Damn. I already wasted all of it, and now you're not even gonna play the game. Told you gonna waste.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't have been a waste if they didn't fucking change the combat system.
I told you it was gonna be a waste, nigga.
I want you to see just what the fuck I did to my Warframe.
I don't care, nigga. Didn't I tell you it was a waste? Did I not?
Okay, so you're telling me you knew that Warframe was gonna update with some bullshit? From the start.
Either way, nigga, it was still gonna be a waste.
No, I would have used the fuck out of it if it wasn't for this update.
$10 to get one badass Warframe, I can understand.
That's literally what I did.
$25 and all the money you had left.
Oh no, I still have $10 left. I still have $15 left.
You gonna probably spend that shit on Warframe again?
Nope, I'm gonna spend that shit on Sephiroth. And then I'll still have about $4 left, which I also have about $5 left over from that money. So yeah, I still have something left. And no, next time I'm not gonna spend it on Sephiroth. I'm not gonna spend it on fucking Warframe.
Dog, instead of spending shit on PS4, why don't you spend on something good?
Again, I'll still have $5 left. So that basically means I'll be able to save for it.
Then you're gonna spend more on PS4.
No, that's where you're wrong. I'm actually gonna save that. I already told you this yesterday. I intend to save whatever I have left over.
Last time you told me you were gonna save 10.
Yeah, and the only reason why it changed from 10 to 5 is because of my mom being fucking stupid and thinking that GameStop closed at 10. Which I sent you like 3 messages explaining why.
What messages?
Bruh. It's inside of the other chat. I sent like 3 different messages explaining everything.
What?
You telling me you haven't noticed?
I didn't send no damn messages.
Bruh. Okay, hold on. I'm about
Oh, well, I don't check your voice messages and that shit. I thought that was relevant. There was some about fucking internet or some shit.
Oh, no. See, finish the other ones real quick. That'll explain even more. Just finish it off. You can't, unless they willingly change it.
Alright. Nah.
Yeah.
You ain't about to just get a $25 PSN card, spend all of it on Warframe, give up on Warframe, get pissed, and then say, you know what, I got $15 left, I'm gonna spend 10 and buy Sephiroth.
Okay, first off, Sephiroth's only $6, so I still have about $4 left over. Plus, I still have 5 left over from the, the whole 25.
This is the 5th time this whole damn week someone's stupidity has hurt my brain.
Anyways, look at how badass my weapons were. Wait, what did Unknown do?
I don't remember, nigga. It was someone's one time.
It was Night Terror. It wasn't Unknown. It was probably Night Terror. Because Night Terror has a tendency to do retarded ass shit even more than Unknown ever does. I have no fucking clue. So yeah, again, this isn't really wasting it. I did quite well. So yeah, all I'm gonna really do is I'm gonna just stop playing Warframe, at least for today.
Anyways, the reason why I'm pissed off is because you do not know how to handle money.
I mean, I do, but again, it's not my fault. Mom's the one that forces shit.
No, see. I'm not pissed off at how you're spending your money. It's how
you're managing it.
Exactly. See, so you don't take the future into hand. You think, alright, for example, my dumb ass one time I spent $500,000. I bought, what was it again? I bought a $10 PSN card for GTA 5, right? My dumb ass forgot to remember that GTA 5 wastes your money. I forgot that in order to get everything for GTA 5, and once you do get everything for GTA 5, it's all worthless. Why? Because now I'm playing GTA 5 bored as fuck. Why? Because I spent all my money. Turns out to get the cooler shits, I have to spend more money. It's dumb.
Okay.
So, I realized the future that I need to start investing my money in things that'll help me in the long run. You're spending your money on fun, which is understandable. But you spend big, huge amounts of money you don't have. Not even a month ago, you were flat out broke. Now you have $40. You thought that, hey, I could just make some more money, so why not just spend a huge amount of money?
Which I can.
On Warframe. Well, hold on now. Which is, it's understandable. Which is why I'm not that pissed off. But yet again, now look what happened.
Warframe fucked me over.
I did tell you that Warframe would eventually be irrelevant, and you should be spending your money on things you can actually enjoy in the long run. Not just
such as like
Warframe
Legacy of the Duelist or
shit.
something like that.
Not PS4 wise. Now, spend a little on PS4, but not huge chunks of money, because that's a waste. Anything below 20 is a waste. Trust me. But if you buy like an actual video game, that I can share, because video games themselves are fun. They last you a long time.